A warning before we start this video. If you're a die-hard audiophile, this video might hurt your very soul. You've been warned. So recently I made this video showing how I made a speaker almost entirely from Lego, including the coil, and ridiculously, the membrane itself. However, there was a problem. Actually, there were many. But the main one is that it wasn't playing Scarlet Fire. So today, I'm gonna fix that problem. And I'm also gonna make it sound horrendous by cranking up the output to its max. To start with, I'm gonna make a couple of very minor upgrades in the hope that it might improve performance a little. I'm going to tighten the bands holding the membrane in place, in the hopes this might improve the higher frequency response just a little, by allowing the membrane to oscillate a little faster. To be honest, I don't know if it did, as my ears just aren't trained well enough. Next, this was my original coil with very few wire loops. Let's get rid of it. I want to crank up the power. So, in the hopes it might prevent the coil from melting, and also that it might increase the EM field, I'm adding more loops. Yeah, I know, this looks messy as hell. Due to this being Lego, I don't think it needs to be perfect. Okay, enough faffing. Let's play Scarlet Fire. In a moment, I'll play Scarlet Fire directly from the soundtrack of the video, so you can hear what it should sound like. And now this is what it does sound like. Now, I know that, especially for any audiophiles listening, this sounds absolutely horrendous. But really, this is more just a silly tongue-in-cheek experiment for Lego fans, to show that you can make a speaker out of absurd things, including Lego. Now, some of you might be wondering, what happens if you really crank the volume up? Well, I'll show you, but let me warn you, you'll probably regret this. Pretty brutal. Apart from the obvious smacking of the plate against the magnet, the higher frequencies are pretty badly chopped off. This thing is really bouncing around. In the future, I want to improve this design with a box, but if anyone has any tips for reducing the weight of the membrane, or just improving performance in general, I'd love to hear them. And hey, at least I did learn one thing from this. Don't touch the coil straight after pumping several amps through it.
Jeez.